over 86% of you are not subscribed. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and set it to all, because if you don't, you won't get notified for all of my videos. We're trying to hit 600 subscribers so we can move on to the next Pretty Kill Let's Play. So without further ado, let's try to make this happen. Gokigenyo everyone, the Starlight Let's Players here, and welcome back to part 10 of 7 Pirates H. So now we're going to be starting some booby training once again, after the previous fight where we faced off against the 4 new Heavenly Kings, and now we have a new objective, which we have to go back to the Twin Peaks volcano to discover an 8th treasure. Yes, an 8th treasure. Yeah. So now we're doing some booby training for a bit. Yeah, we're getting really closer to the end game. I think we only have like... I'm gonna try and lower this. I'll try to get through this game as quick as I can, because I know some of you are probably like getting uninterested or probably a bit tired out at this point. So I'm gonna try my best to get through this game real quickly, and then I can finally start on Puyo Puyo Tetris. But I got some other projects to get to as well. I gotta get to the next part, which is part 3 of Hyperdimension Neptunia, the animation review. So I gotta get that out of the way. And also part 4 of the Happiness Charge review. So those are 2 videos I gotta get out of the way as well. But yeah. I forgot to change back some of the I forgot to change their bikinis back. So yeah, that's an oops on my part, but it's not really something to lose sleep over. You know, I feel like for a game like this, I kind of feel like maybe, you know, who knows? Okay, so I'm not sure if it will happen, but who knows? I'm sure maybe someday this game could actually get a sequel, because you know, I've seen gameplay and cutscenes from all the other Genkai Toki video games. And this one happens to be only one with 3D cutscenes, with 3D models. Everything, all the other games are just like 2D portraits. You know how in cutscenes where all the characters are pretty much just portraits, changing their expressions throughout each time. So yeah. Again, so for this game to actually break out of that shell, it was actually pretty interesting. But I'll talk more about that soon. Yeah. Anyways, this is the trick here. So, as you can see, you're now able to crack eggs using your breasts. If you have all the DLC turned on, then you'll be able to crack eggs quickly. But basically, you just pretty simple. Just move the analog sticks. You just move the sticks like in the opposite directions, and you'll be able to break the eggs. And some eggs can be just raw eggs, while others can actually give you rare items. It can go from rare to mega rare to ultra rare. So before we actually continue, there's a side quest that I want to go through, and that involves Poron, because she basically asked Parute if there's any other places that she would like to travel through. So do keep in mind when you're going through these when you're trying to find the X monster girls, look out for some of these extra quests that they'll throw at you.
私は見たことなかったから幽霊 の中に引きこもってたらこんな景色見れなかったでしょ。もっとすごいとこだっていっぱいあるよ。もっとすごいとこもある。
Yeah, it's really nice for Poron to actually see new places, considering that she's been spending her time on the ghost ship, which kind of, I mean, for her it pretty much makes sense considering that she's a skeleton monster girl. So that can pretty much make sense because, you know, certain ghost ships they usually have like skeleton monsters. They usually have walking skeletons and stuff like that. You know how Halloween goes down, you know, where certain walking skeletons can go around during the dark, you know, in cemeteries, or in some cases, or in Puritu's case, in actual schools. But who knows? Not who knows. But yeah. So it pretty much makes sense for her to actually, you know, spend her time and live in a ghost ship.
私は幽霊船っていう薄暗くて不気味なとこに引きこもっていたから、もっと見たこともない広くて綺麗な感じがいい。ポロンちゃんは薄暗くて不気味な場所に引きこもっていた自覚はあったんだ。でもポロンちゃんの望みは分かったよ。今回のはちょっとした勘違いだし、次はすっごいとこだからね。
By the way, you know, in order to get through these places, you know, during Poron's quest, you basically, once you get to the, once you finish the fight against the 4 heavenly kings, what you have to do is check the info in the Boobykin. You check your info. You gotta make sure you go through these informations that they give you, and which one of them actually involves Poron, and you gotta make sure you follow each of them correctly. So once you actually open them up, that's when you go to the Forest of Purity first, which an event, a cutscene will trigger. After that, they'll give you an info which tells you to go straight to the cave, the same cave where you fought against Mimi, and once then you'll see another cutscene there, and after that they'll give you another info telling you to go to the not the weathered room, but the Perilous Valley, the same place where we fought against Rindo. So yeah, go through those in order, and you'll be sure to complete Poron's quest. There's no actual boss fights to go through, so they're all just cutscenes, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyways, now we're going into this event before we actually get to the twin peak volcano. Jesus Christ. Jewel's acting a bit hostile towards her. He's acting a bit hostile towards Sakura. And how is that even water? I thought that was, I mean, ain't she's a slime monster girl, so what is the slime she's wearing on her boobs and her head and her snatch? Is all of that even considered water? Because it's pretty much actually slime at this point. Because again, she's a slime monster girl, so how can that even be considered water? You wish, Jewel. You wish. Seriously though, why do you gotta shit on Jewel so much? What did she ever do? Seriously, what did she ever do? She did not do shit other than helping out the team.
こんな簡単に引っかかると思わなかったし、こっちも痛かったからおあいこ。ありえそうだったよね。スケルトンって光に弱そうなイメージあるし、闇のものって感じ。
それよりさきら、何がとっさの判断だ。勘違いだったぞ。私に謝るんだ。
キャー。
なんだ、今度はどうした。
Hey, that trick worked on everyone, but it ain't gonna work the second time.
何してるの。
さきら、さすがにそれはないって。お前最初からずっといただろう。
ひどいわ。私もあくまで闇のものなのに。デーモンジョークの
Demon? More like succubus.
デーモンっていうよりヴァンパイアっ
No,
ぽい
to
よ
be fair, succubus can't be considered demons.
まさかそれでごまかせ。
I'm not sure about the whole vampire thing because she doesn't really suck blood.
私が体当たりして仕返ししてもいいよな。
私見回りの時間だわ。みんなまた後でね。
I can tell you what else she suck.
なんか今までで一番悪魔っぽい。都合が悪くなると逃げるところが。
Alright, so now we got all those events out of the way. We're gonna head straight into the Twin Peaks volcano. I'm just making sure my items are in tip-top shape. Cause I actually used cause I actually spend my money on some items to prepare myself before going to the volcano.
出発上陸行くぞ。
So this time we're not really gonna fight any monsters. Instead, we're just gonna go straight to the final. We're gonna go straight to the first X monster girl.
食べられるものかしら。どの辺かしら。
So before we do that, you already know. I gotta save. Gotta make sure to save before going into these boss fights.
この辺だっけ。私が活躍して秘宝を発見した場所って。
パルテが俺を突き落として亡き者にしようとした場所なら
Oh my god, Otan. That's all in the past, man. Let it go.
言い方は突き落としてないんだから別にいいじゃん。それとも一
Goddamn, Parute. Is it? Really? You're gonna respond with more violence? At least you could do is say you're sorry.
やっぱりどこも刺してないみたいだじ。
私嫌な予感がするからあとはあんたに任せる。長年の勘を信じて探しといて。
ちょ待つんだお。俺なんてパルテがいなければ
Without you, I'm just an ordinary pervert.
パルテが頼みなんだじ。
I wouldn't say ordinary, my guy. You train these women with boobs.
これのどこが秘宝よ。リビエラちゃんめ。
いや前と同じパターンなら倒せば俺も知らない幻の秘宝が出てくる可能性はあるんだじ。
それもそうか。さあやるわよ。幻の秘宝のためにこんなモンスターぐらいまた倒してあげる。
Alright, so we're facing up against this monster girl, which is a seaweed monster, and oh my god. So first of all, her design is pretty revealing, and second of all, there are gonna be times where she attacks twice, and oh my god, her attacks can really do a lot of damage. Like, look at this. Look at this. It hasn't even been like 30 seconds, and already Parute is dead. Just 4 hits. 4 hits. All it took to kill Parute. I'm telling you, these X-Monster girls, they are more powerful than the 4 Heavenly Kings. Just saying that right now. The fact that they can easily 4-shot your characters is really terrifying. So you gotta make, like I said, you gotta make sure your characters at the highest levels. You gotta make sure the characters are really strong enough to defeat this X-Monster girl. Luckily, my characters are strong enough. And thankfully, we don't have to use the Oton cannon in order to kill them at the end, so that makes it really good. Oh yeah, there are also gonna be times where the monster girl can use her certain skills, but not to the same levels with Viera, where she constantly spams that damn splash vault every single time. Scan it out. Me say that I do. Oh man, that shit can get. I'm telling you, that shit can get really annoying when you play this. When you play this game and she is constantly spamming that same attack over and over again, that's gonna piss the fuck out of you. It will happen at some point. I'm telling you, when you play this game. Yeah, still, even with her strong ass attacks, she's not really gonna give us any run for our money. It really took us under like 10 minutes in order to beat this fight. I would say less. Look at that. We almost got her down to half health. Not only that, but I got some of my characters almost aroused, so that's good enough. And since these X-Monster fights doesn't really take much long for me, I think for the next few parts I'll probably combine. I'll probably do 2 of these per video, so I can end this really quickly. There's also gonna be some extra stuff I gotta show off too. And yes, so I knocked back the X-Monster girl, and now I can use the Sweet Tooth skill. And I will never get tired of that skill. That is easily the best one in this whole game. And that still wasn't enough to kill this bitch. So now we're gonna use Parute and her final skill, in her ultimate skill, in order to beat this damn seaweed monster. Yeah, so many monsters will come in different shapes and sizes. And I will admit, this one is pretty thick, if you ask me. But yeah, we defeated her. We got 7,000 H extract from that and 6,800 gold. God damn.
私は元モンスター娘ね。オットン海賊団のモンムスだった。
お前が俺の仲間なのかお他の仲間
All those beautiful boobs I grew.
育て上げたおっぱいはどうなったんだお
他の仲間もまだモンスピカ
So in this game, basically, titties are referenced as plants, huh? You can actually grow them. I mean, it kind of makes sense.
俺の海賊団の仲間がどうしてヘンテコモンスターなんかになってるんだじ。
I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out the truth.
かつての仲間探しを手伝ってほしいんだじ。俺がこの海で秘宝を集めていた本当の目的はかつての仲間たちを探しに来たんだじ。俺の海賊団にとって秘宝は特別なものだじ。仲間たちなら秘宝を持っていてもおかしくない。だから秘宝探しをしてたんだじ。
かつての仲間ね。幻の秘宝じゃなかったみたいだし。
Hey, come on. Otan helped you with that treasure. You could at least throw him a bone. You could at least help him find his old friends.
ま、秘宝は一緒に探したんだし。あんたの
There we go. There we go.
探してあげるよ。貸しだけどね。
See? No need to be so selfish. So, we got a lot of requests done. And we're now able to craft some stuff. So, we got new quests to go through. Not only that, but we've also completed some quests as well. Using for your hobbies, we're gonna go through that. I'm gonna go through that off screen so that we can get straight to the next X monster fight, or the next X monster girl fight. And yeah, now that we got that out of the way, that's gonna be it for this part. Stick around for part 11 as we go through 2 more X monster girl fights. But until then, this is the Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, Goku Genyo, and have a star-tastic day, everyone.
I knew I would fulfill my dream, yeah. They knew I started from the bottom, now I made it, yeah. The possibilities are endless, yeah, I say, yeah. I got the rules and I got everything I need, yeah. And now I'm chilling with a pretty gentle lady, yeah. She got a kind and gentle personality, yeah. She got them curvy hips and a booty for booty.